Imagine a car that runs without fuel, without charging, and without ever stopping. No refueling stations, no electric plugs, just endless motion powered by something the world can't fully explain. When Maxwell Chikumbutso revealed his self-powered car, it didn't just stun scientists. It shook the racing world to its... The idea behind Maxwell's car centers around what he calls micro-energy conversion technology. In simple terms, it claims to capture ambient electromagnetic waves and convert them into usable electrical power. No combustion, no lithium cells, just continuous conversion. Core. Racers called it impossible. Engineers called it a hoax. But then, it moved, it drove, and it didn't stop. What you're about to see challenges every rule of physics we thought we knew, and could change the future of energy forever. It began in a modest workshop in Africa, far from Silicon Valley. Experts say that's impossible. You can't create energy from thin air. But the demonstrations say otherwise. When engineers inspected the vehicle, they found a sealed energy unit replacing both the fuel system and the battery pack. Maxwell insists it's not perpetual motion, but an energy recycling system, or Tokyo's tech labs. Maxwell Chikumbutso, a self-taught inventor, rolled out a prototype unlike anything seen before. A car with no visible engine, no exhaust, no battery pack, yet capable of running indefinitely. At first, people laughed. How could a machine create motion from nothing? But then videos surfaced. The car driving smoothly, silent, and self-contained. Racing communities took notice. Some thought it was CGI, others thought it was trickery. But the footage kept coming, and each clip seemed more convincing than the last. That phrase has left scientists puzzled. If true, it could rewrite how we think about motion, power, and sustainability, erasing the line between science fiction and reality. When word reached the racing world, disbelief turned into obsession. Professional racers from South Africa to Europe began calling it the ghost car. How could something like this even compete in the world of high-speed performance? A small group of drivers were invited to witness it firsthand. Reports say they watched in silence as Maxwell's prototype accelerated across a private track. No engine sound, no fumes, no vibration. Just pure motion. One racer reportedly said, "If this is real, it's the end of pit stops." The implications were massive. What if endurance racing no longer needed fuel strategy? What if every lap could be powered by infinite energy? That single demonstration was enough to send ripples through the entire automotive industry. Of course, not everyone believed it. Some scientists labeled it pseudoscience. Others argued that energy can't just appear from nowhere, that Maxwell's invention must hide an undisclosed source. But despite multiple requests, no one has proven fraud. Tech analysts compared the reaction to Nikola Tesla's early experiments when people mocked the idea of wireless electricity. Could this be history repeating itself? Meanwhile, online debates exploded. Forums, engineers, and YouTube analysts dissected every second of the footage. Governments reportedly asked for demonstrations. Still, Maxwell remained calm, saying, "Let the work speak for itself." For him, this wasn't about fame. It was about independence, energy that couldn't be monopolized or controlled. And that idea alone terrified some of the world's largest industries. Maxwell's vision isn't just about cars. He imagines a world where every household, factory, and vehicle runs on self-generated power. No blackouts, no oil dependency, just continuous, sustainable motion. He often says, "Africa has always been seen as a consumer of technology. It's time we became the creators." For him, this invention symbolizes something far deeper, a continent reclaiming its role in global innovation. It's not just an engineering story. It's about breaking limits, challenging old systems, and proving that creativity doesn't need billion-dollar funding to change the world. Whether you believe his claims or not, the message is powerful. The future of innovation may no longer belong only to the biggest labs, but to those bold enough to dream differently. Now, international labs and universities are reportedly reaching out to collaborate or test Maxwell's system under strict conditions. If the data holds up, the implications are staggering. Imagine transportation without fuel costs. Imagine nations no longer fighting over oil or rare earth materials. Imagine electric grids replaced by self-sustaining systems that never run dry. It's a dream that sounds too beautiful to be real. Yet history reminds us that every impossible idea began with disbelief. Whether Maxwell's technology becomes mainstream or remains a mystery, it's already done one thing. It's forced the world to question what impossible truly means. If this invention proves genuine, it could be the single biggest leap in automotive history, a moment that divides before and after. But whether it's fully proven or not, one thing is clear. Innovation is no longer confined to billion-dollar labs or global corporations. It can start anywhere, even in a small African workshop, powered by one man's belief that energy should belong to everyone. The question isn't whether the world is ready for change. It's who will dare to believe it first. Because sometimes the future doesn't wait for permission. It just arrives.